Hello everyone, welcome to Stonehearth, me Banto. Welcome back. Our town is going pretty good and we're currently building our quays down here. And our little building that's gonna be over there. And that's what we're working on. And in the previous episode I also showcased you guys our new little water mill, which we might be doing some final little details. And I thought about adding some workbenches inside of this. Perhaps it could be a grinder, like for the stone mill grinder, or we can add in some weaver workbenches to make them as a production place. So that could be pretty interesting, and we might even have more than one of these. We could have more. We could have like another factory somewhere in town. It could be over on this side, which would be used for producing other things than what we would be producing in this one, right? So that's some pretty interesting things. And we're also gonna try to get some merchants today, so we can buy some things we need, because a few things that we require for finalizing our bridge we do have to buy. We have 24 things that we need to do still. Potted fox lily, wheatstone rabbit, some portcullis, some banner, and statues. And these are a little bit trickier. Hopefully we can be able to get some of them. But before that, let's check this one out, the crystal charging. Greetings, kind humans. As you know, we live underground. Because of that, we rely on amberstone, our namesake material for many things. Amberstone can absorb many kinds of energy, sunlight being one of them. And these stones have lost their glow. How can I help you, bunny? Charging them is simple. Just place them anywhere in sunlight or moonlight and they will gather energy on their own. The only issue is that creatures tend to be attracted to the amberstone at night. So either prepare to defend against them, or be sure to take the crystal down before nightfall. We can do that. I want to increase the rabbit reputation. Splendid! I laid the charging stones by your banner. I'll return for them once they have been deployed. Gathering light for long enough. Sunlight or moonlight, it all comes from the same place. Thank you. So we're gonna be putting these out to gather some energy. And hopefully I can find it, because we have so many things in here, right? There we have it, charging stones. I'm gonna put these around here. It should be good. I'm gonna go for a different place for this time. And in previous episode we got attacked by a large amount of goblins over here. We did lose a few turrets over here, but we can make it more defensive later, because we might make some platform that our turrets will be standing on later on. And we might also add some additional things to make it more defensive. We could add, for example, we could add our turrets to be up there, if they are able to be placed up there, that is. So let's check out with the merchants and see if we can get what we want to get. And we most likely want to sell a bunch of things, but because we usually get way too many things. And it's good to keep the town a little bit clean. As we can see inside of here, we have almost maximized our inventory. And it grows bigger the more people you have, but I don't think we want to have more people at this point. Because we already do have quite a lot. But we have a lot of clay now that we've been digging down in the ground to make the canal. So let's sell a bunch of those. Oh wow, look at the amount of bones we got. I sold them all in the previous one, but I guess we gathered so many bones. Rattly, the little goblin, would be super happy. We do have some fox lily, can harvest it for red and yellow aromatic herbs. I do think we should be able to make them. That's for the potted fox lilies, let's see. Not in the herbalist. It could be that they are made by the gardener, the crafter menu. And to get a gardener we have to make that with the blacksmith. I have to make this one, the gardener trouble, and I haven't had this one in a very long time. Very long time. Been probably at least a year since I had that. But now we're gonna get one again, for the first time in a very long time. Okay, so let's go ahead and send another merchant, and we're gonna hope to be able to buy a few things that we need. So, no luck with the traders. We shall have to wait and to be able to get some of these knight statues. I really wish I could craft those. I do think you can if you go for a different town tier upgrade than the one we went for. But that's one of the good things with a new adventure awaits, when we can re-embark, send a few people over to start a new town, and you keep the previous unlocked recipes, so that is really nice, really neat. So this project is probably gonna take quite a while. It looks like we need more stone. So I could have bought a bunch before, but I guess what we're gonna do instead, since I didn't do that, we are gonna be mining down in the caves, and I have to drop some dry stones. Let's see if I have some greater dry stones to put out. Yes, I do. So I was fixing the water levels a little bit behind the scenes to get it right again. But it also did flood my caves. Not very good, but it happens. But we're gonna fix it. So it's gonna be fine. And we may as well drop one over here. We did have some problems before inside of our basements as well. I do think, however, that we have fixed most of it. So I'm gonna add one more down here, which means the water is gonna drain even faster. I kinda feel like I wanna make our little cave entrance a little bit more interesting. It's not gonna be anything spectacular or anything, it's just gonna be making it look a little bit more fun. So we're gonna go basic like that, and then we can go ahead and add a door. Probably a double door. Let's see for mining entrance. I know there are some doors for that. Tunnel, I think is the name. Some tunnel door, stone frame tunnel door. I like the mix of using wood and stone, it's pretty awesome. So let's throw in one of those, like that. And what we can do as well would be to change perhaps the coloration on maybe these going up. We could have done that, let's do that. So something super basic and simple. Just for a little cave. Another thing I want to start working on is our bridge that we're gonna have over here. That's gonna be our bridge where we currently have a road, and since I made this in sections, it means that I could actually start working here, and I do think I'm gonna remove a few little pieces over here because I might make this bridge a little bit wider. Creatures drawn by endless stones, because we put out the charging stones. Looks like these walls are already almost dead already. Our turrets can probably handle them with ease, yeah. Look at that. He's getting blown out. Nice. Good job, my little turrets. Doing a great job for us. I kinda wish I had a few more enemies around. Would be fun to go and do some fighting. Some epic battles, like we had with the goblins. And we had some with the undead before as well. They are really dangerous. So, back to this, and I'm gonna make the bridge probably as its own structure. Which means I'm also gonna remove kind of everything that is too close here. So I'm gonna remove that. Yes, I have that potential for building. And like I said, because we made this in a small section, that means I could destroy only this part, right? Instead of destroying this entire road. Because that's nothing we wanna do, right? Which is a little bit bad when I made this, because if I would have made this in section, I could have destroyed different sections as well. It's good to divide the different builds, in my opinion, because then you can change them easier later on. I want to move these away. I feel like they are kind of starting to become a little bit too much in the way. So I'm going to move over to our farm area, where we are doing most of our shepherd with the cows and the ducks and the chickens and everything. So I feel like these trees should feel at home here. And look at how beautiful vines grown here, looking beautiful. And that's a hill we made ourselves before with the geomancer. So we're gonna be growing some trees outside here. Gonna have a little bit of distance in between. That should do pretty good. Travel summary, we got an checker table from Vitel Knopf. Thank you. Super kind of you, dude. Okay, so we're gonna move around a little bit slower here until our bridge is done. And in our bridge, I'm also gonna make sure that we use the road, the floor tool. Because you move faster if there's a road. So we want to make sure we use that on top, because that will make Hearthling move faster, and it most likely will also prioritize them for walking on it, since they get to their destination faster. So that's a way to kind of get your Hearthlings to go around the way you want them to go around sometimes. So I wonder if I should... It feels like I should let the water flow through here. It's gonna be maybe easier to design the bridge then. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It might create a little bit of lag. I'm gonna do a save before we even do it. So let's go ahead. Let's remove this. Step by step we're gonna remove this. And it's probably gonna start to be a little bit laggy now, but it's gonna be fine. And this might even lower the water to the level we need because I designed this quay after the previous water level, so it's gonna decrease a little bit, which is good because then this is gonna sit better again. So I'm looking forward to see that. But let's see how much is gonna be lagging. Let's give them some energy. Let's make them creative as well. So now the water should start flowing. It hasn't started yet though, that's interesting. That's weird. That's weird. What happens if I open up here then? Is that gonna crash my entire game? We shall find out soon, guys. I'm feeling courageous now. I'm gonna make sure to make a few ladders. I wonder what's gonna happen here. Maybe the water command I did before kind of ruined the water in the game, sorta. It seems like it doesn't flow. I wonder if I create some new water, will that flow around then? I'm gonna give it a go and see what happens. Watch everything explode, guys. Here comes the whetstone. It is creating water at least. Let's see what's gonna happen. It does look like we're filling up the water, but how it interacts between here and here, I have no clue. We might end up having double water, but if that is the case, we're gonna fix it later. Because it is possible to fix that with a few commands. But I'm gonna drop another whetstone here just to make it go a tiny bit faster. And these are crafted by our geomancer. That's something you get a lot later on in the game. With this one we can create things like that. And you know, there might be even some landmarks I want to make. So we have rune sites, volcano, geyser, dry riverbed, sleeping stone, sunstone, moonstone. And there's some swamp landmarks as well. And we can also make some golems and create and change the terrain. Some pretty cool, neat stuff. Marble vein? I kinda want to try to do that. Because we might need some marble later on. A rock field there, that could be nice. Could be used as some sort of decoration. I'm gonna make some so I can show you guys. A rabbit statue stone, that's also pretty cool. Can put that right into the city. Of course it do require some carrots, that makes sense. A sleeping stone. Someone's a member of an ancient slumbering worker. I'm not entirely sure if I've ever seen that one. It requires a lot of the terrain blocks, okay. Interesting to find out some new stuff while playing, right? Okay, we have one work that's focused on mining still, that is good. You always want to have like one that it's only like almost only doing mining. Oh no, the pig escaped from us. We trapped him but he ran away. Oh yeah, maybe we should get our hunter. Before we do that though, let's check out our gardener. We're gonna have one. And I do think there may need to be an farmer first. And that's how a lot of profession works in this game. So we have Orbel the Munchie. I'm gonna make you to become a gardener. Our first gardener. We're probably only gonna have one. And that means we can probably do with another farmer because we will only have one farmer left. Ethan the Fish, that's a good title. Thank you for that title. You're the fish, man. I'm gonna make maybe Ethan. Or maybe not. The swimmer, Inu. I'm gonna make you become my new... Could be a good soldier though, but I'm gonna make you my new farmer. Level 1 gardener, let's check it out. Like I said, I haven't had a gardener in a long time, and it's not sure we're gonna have a lot of gardeners, but it could be fun. So let's see, Fox Lily, do we have it here? No? Okay, there could be something that we have to buy, unfortunately. But we can make tree planters, we can also make potted box plants, so that's pretty good. And we can also make wooden planters, so that's also pretty neat. But I do think, can't we make them with some other profession? Oh yeah, normally only buy those. Let's make a few of those. Can be nice. I have a few things later on to make as well. But Fox Lily, I'm not entirely sure for that one. Might be a thing that we will have to buy. So let's get some more immersion, because we do have a little market area nowadays. Hello Rufus Garrow, those lanterns are real awesome, and we have to play the Japanese Kingdom someday again. Ooh, there's some statues here, maybe not the ones we need though. Sid's Keeper, we got another one. A Guardian statue, statue of Knut, I like that one. I'm gonna buy one of those, because I do like that one. I could have maybe bought two even. We can make these, I'm pretty sure, so we don't really need to buy those. Yeah, we can make both of those, that is fine. We can also make these, we don't have to buy them either. Could buy them at the same time though. It would be kind of a statue in town, it could also be fun. Oh, the knight statue, yes, what do we need guys? We needed, I think it said freedom, I can buy 4. An anchor of master quality. I'm gonna sell them and I'm gonna queue up to do 4 new anchors instead. So let's buy the last statues. It might be that we will be missing one. Because maybe one was male and one was female, perhaps. I'm gonna buy that little goblin statue, I wanna have one of the goblins. The little green skins can be living freely in my town. Let's buy a little bit of stone as well, now that we have the option to do so. Let's sell that one, a lot of gold. There we go, and let's see if we have some more new bones to sell. Already 21 bones, but I'm just gonna keep selling bones. Farm and gem supply carts. Not gonna buy anything for this person. Before we continue, I wanna see for the statues, because I think we will be missing maybe one. Knight statue male, since we need 3 of those. Okay, so we're gonna be missing one. Okay, looks like the water levels are pretty good now. So I'm gonna cancel this one. And then we're just gonna undeploy that one. And let's check it out in the caves as well, how we drain it out. These have done a great job over here. I'm gonna move to over here. I'm not sure if we're gonna need to do it, but I'm gonna do it. And then we can put another one down here. And I wonder, can we even get it down there? Oh, I think we can. But you're drying out some water, that is good. So I guess let's see if we can start on our bridge over here. New building. So now I'm using the road tool down here, and like I said earlier, just to make them move across here faster, right? Because we move faster on roads. And that should make them run less on the railings as well. So something like that to get started with it, and I'm gonna remove a few little parts here and there. Like so. So that's an early start for it. And let's go for some more colorations. Maybe we can start with a brighter coloration. And then we're gonna do something basic like this. So I think that is looking pretty good. And if we do want to, we could have maybe have had some kind of roof here in the middle. Let's see how that would look. You know, just to make it stand out a little bit. So I'm gonna extend these upwards a bit, like 3 blocks perhaps. Or even 4 maybe. So 4 blocks in total. Then we're gonna reuse the coloration as we had for this roof. And I'm just gonna drop it here so I can grab the color later on. And before we do anything more, I'm gonna see how I want this to be shaped. So we could maybe do it like that, but we are also gonna throw in some more color to it, to make it a little bit less boring. So a bit of randomness, and a little bit of a brighter touch to it. And then I'm gonna grab our boards color over there, and we can do the same thing as we had for roofs on our normal houses. So reusing our color themes as we already got. So something like that could be what we do. Let's see how it will look if I add another one like this. I think that's a little bit much, so let's revert those changes. So something like this is pretty neat, I think. And we could add in a little bit of randomly colored things with this. I just think it looks a bit better like that, instead of having just a flat color all over the place. And we can do the same for the bottom. And let's look into decorations, and perhaps we'll add some lantern that we can hang on this. And we can have maybe one hanging there and one here, and then the same thing for the other side. Oh, accidentally kept those. Oh, maybe we will keep that. Let's see, let's do that maybe. Then we're just gonna take this down, one step down. Like so. So that's gonna be a nice little bridge in the middle of town, and I might even save this, guys, because we can reuse this, right? And I wonder if we wanna have it in this color. We're probably gonna add a little bit of texture to it, just like we had before. I was thinking for a bit to maybe have make it in wood in the middle. It might be a nice break of coloration. So the support itself is made in stone, but where you walk is made in wood. I think this looks better. Let me know, guys, if you think this is better or not. I think it is. Then just a tiny bit of texture. It maybe didn't even need that, actually. But let's see from a little bit of a distance. I think it looks pretty good. A simple, tiny little bridge. There we go. So I'm quite happy with that one. Let me know what you guys think. But we may be adding... Maybe. We could add that if we want to, but I'm not sure if I will. Maybe I will leave it like that. But we could, for example, add some of those rabbits. I think they're pretty beautiful, so it's kind of fun to have them spread around town, a little bit of everywhere, hiding around the town. And they're pretty easy to craft as well. Looking kind of cute like that, I think. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, feel free to leave a like on the video, and I hope to see you guys soon, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I shall see you guys very soon again. So thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here today.